So today we're talking about what do you need to do to move to Wichita Falls, the happiest place in Texas. That's what we're talking about, and we're getting started right now. Stay tuned. Welcome back, y'all. I'm Debbie Dobbins, your host for this episode of Your Wichita Falls, and I often have people say, I want to move to Wichita Falls because I've watched your YouTube videos, but I just don't even know where to start. So today I want to talk about what that looks like. Because moving to any different location from where you are that's out of where you live, whether it be another state, another country, another city that's in Texas, is daunting at best. And there are some things that you want to begin to pay attention to get ready. Lots of videos on this channel about how to buy a house, how to get a loan on a house, how to rent a house, all of that stuff. But I do want to share that the most important ingredient that you want to be able to begin to move here, and I'll share my story with you in just a second, is you've got to either be working remotely so you can transfer whatever employment you have where you are to here, or you need to look into how do I find employment here, or how do I find a job. And I say that because I'm not a big job person. I believe in everyone being an entrepreneur, and at the same time, whether you're going to rent or you're going to buy, those entities, whether it be a mortgage company or a landlord, are going to require that you actually have a job here or a form or a source of income. That is the biggest hurdle for some people because it's a catch-22. I want to move there and then get a job. But if you do that, you can't get into a house or an apartment. So the very, very, very first thing you have to do is begin to think about, well, where is my income going to be coming from? As I said, if you're working remotely and you have that all built in, yay, please get here as fast as possible, because I say this all the time. This is a world that we live in now that you can work remotely and you can live wherever you want. And that being said, there's plenty of people out there that have jobs in other places where they want to move here. I'll give you two instances. One individual that I'm working with right now to do a mortgage is living in Southern California. They want to move to Austin. We're getting them qualified for a loan, and literally it is the biggest hurdle. They have so much money, great credit, everything you can possibly imagine, except, he works in California and wants to use that income for Texas. And he's willing, because he works 1 week on and 1 week off, he's willing to actually commute. Unfortunately, most mortgage companies or landlords would not find that acceptable for consistent income coming in. So what I want to share with you is there's lots and lots and lots of job opportunities here, by the way. And I also have a great community group with almost 20,000 members called Wichita Whispers. I highly recommend, if you're looking or thinking about moving to Wichita Falls, join that group and say, hey, this is what I can do and this is what I'm looking for. Because there's lots and lots and lots of job opportunities here, just as there is in the whole country right now. Our wages are better than what they were before COVID, and at the same time, the cost of living is so low that whatever you're making wherever you are, you might make a little less here, but also your expenses are going to be considerably lower. So the very first thing that you need to do if you're thinking about moving here is decide, how am I going to support myself? And there's lots of ways to do that. I'm always coming up with different ideas for people depending on where they are and where they want to be. And that's why I have free Zoom calls. You can schedule one in the first comment section below, and we can brainstorm it out together. Once you find employment or have a source of income, because a lot of people that move here actually are, they have SSI disability, or they have Social Security income and all of those things. So those are stable and those are not a problem. We're going to talk about in the next video what you do next. But the very first thing you have to do is figure out how you're going to make money. And I said I would share my story really quickly. Before I moved to Wichita Falls, some of you know or have listened to these videos, in 2018 I had cancer. For the whole year of 2018 I was in treatment, and basically, you know, how I was almost dead, but that's another story. And I was actually capable of doing one thing, and that is getting on the internet and taking my required classes to become a real estate agent. And by the time I got here, I had already come to Wichita Falls twice, taken the test, received the test, got my license, got all my ducks in a row, if you will, before I actually landed on the plane January 1st, 2019, to begin my life here. So there's opportunities everywhere. You can be a real estate agent, you can be a mortgage person, you can be an insurance person, you can do sales here. There's so many opportunities, but I can tell you, if you decide that this is what you want to do for your life, there's always a way. I'm happy to brainstorm with you at any time. Please just let me know. And if you want to know more about Wichita Falls, check out these next two videos. They're coming up. And as I always say, y'all come back now. You hear?